this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, the one big money move that sets rich American retirees apart. Well, folks, there's good news, and I'm going to give you what that one big money move is. But the good news that we had come out this week, right, is that our economy grew in this past second quarter well beyond what people had projected, and you had some kind of about turns, right? About turn face with Fed Chair Powell last week, right? Just about a week ago, indirectly admitting that the tariffs were not creating inflation turmoil. In fact, hinted that there will be a rate drop in this next coming month. So what has that done? That's moved the economy in the right direction. Well, here's some things to still be concerned about, because even Fox Business, I talk about in my radio programs this week at Taxes Saved Radio. You can find us on your favorite streaming app at Taxes Saved Podcast. Talks about how the one big beautiful bill will create some obstacles. And let me give you a couple examples. Imagine this. Our deficit spending right now, last year anyway, was about 1.7 trillion. By 2035, give it 10 years, it's projected to double to 3.4 trillion. But if that's not bad enough, I want you to think about this. They're projecting that the federal government over this next decade is going to spend 88 trillion, but only bring in tax revenue of 65 trillion. Folks, that's a 23 or almost 2 trillion a year average deficit. Now, you tell me where you think taxes are going to go. And get this. The one big money move, right? That obviously has, right, the big money move that's making Americans wealthy for retirees isn't just saving taxes, it's having a plan. And let me give you a good example, right? We had Treasury Secretary Bessent just came out this week and showed or projected, I think it was out on X, it was an interesting, or was out on LinkedIn or something, that he projects that the tariffs will generate anywhere from, as revenue, anywhere from a half, we'll call it 500 million to $1 trillion per year. Folks, here's why timing and technique matter. See, if you believe the very few that are giving people the truth of what's out there, right? Trump is moving the economy along, and things are starting to obviously hopefully take off, and I think we'll see kind of the aftermath of this, tariff turmoil, because it's the only thing the left had left remaining of trying to hang their hat on, right? Is the fact that the economy is going to start to bust through more records. And if you want to make sure you have a plan, be sure it's a tax plan of getting your money out of the tax system. Go to taxessaved.com. That's taxessaved.com, because the cost of waiting, I'm going to give you a quick couple examples, is very, very expensive. And at taxessaved.com, I'm going to get you the book that you see, The New Holistic Retirement. I want to get you a copy of the book. I did the forward in. And I want you to read the whole book. I've been talking a lot about the tax legislative risk on pages 49 to 86, but I want you to read the whole book. We had a client that gave some great feedback, right? It talks about how retirement has changed and the things that you can do, because if you don't change with the times, you obviously die with the times. And at taxessaved.com, when you go to the page, right, that's taxessaved.com, click the red box with the white arrow and watch the on-demand webinar. And then it's very short. And then scroll to the very bottom and request a saving tax optimization plan and learn exactly what Steve and Frank and their wives learned. I'm going to give you Steve first. Steve's 50. He's worked hard. He saved $1 million in his 401k IRAs. Number one, he did not know, and make sure you pay attention to this, that he could get his money out and roll over his 401k, even though he's pre-59 and a half, and even though he's not retired or changing jobs, he could roll that over tax-free to his wife's IRA and then start Roth converting. And here's why he wants to do that. Based on learning by having a plan now, we know what the growth is in that account. By waiting, his family on $1 million balance today, not saving one more dollar, is going to pay over $5.4 million in lifetime taxes if he doesn't do something about it. Again, having a plan and having a tax plan, especially as we start turning this economy around, is going to be vital, and people are going to kick themselves because we only have Trump for about 3 more years, folks. And a lot of things can change after an administrative change, as you're seeing the most extreme change from the nonsense we had before and how we're getting our act back together now. Lastly, I want to talk to you about Frank. And he and his wife, again, roughly $1 million saved in their retirement accounts. They're 62. And at 62, even though we're losing about 12 years there, right, the reality is they would have paid over double what they've saved in their retirement accounts today, not saving one more dollar. And they're able to get that money out and Roth convert it without tax to their Medicare, without tax to their Social Security, and without tax on a state or federal level. Folks, you work hard for your money. At taxtosave.com, I'll teach you, for you high income earners, be it retirees, business owners, even high income W-2, you don't have to be a business owner, how to reduce your taxes and put that tax savings back into your budget so that you can learn how much quicker you can retire by having a plan, a written, comprehensive, holistic plan. And for those that are already retired, how to put that extra cash flow back into your pocket, not Uncle Sam's, to live more and leave more by moving money out of the one case study I'll leave you with that we converted for a couple that you'll learn about in about 10 minutes at taxtosave.com, $1 million from IRA to Roth IRA without adding any tax. Folks, you work hard for your money. Taxtosave.com, taxessaved.com.